in Calamasa.
Miss your favorite show? Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
KCAA.
No matter what it is in life that you want, you gotta go out there and get it. Just don't let it come to a sleeper but a dream. Never give up on your goals, stay focused on you. Focus your view, succeed, cause I'm hoping you do. Keep climbing up the ladder, cause the key to success. Go hard.
What's up, team? This is Robert Porter and Ipiani Lockhart with the I Love San Bernardino County radio show on KCA NBC 106.5 FM, 1050 AM, where we will talk politics, culture, and history. Today we got the talent show put on by Motivational Realizations.
Energy of positive thought.
Yeah. What do we got today, brother?
Oh, man, we have an amazing show lined up for you today. But I'll let the guest introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, you just put me out there like that. Okay, I need to scoot up closer. My name is Romaine Washington. I am a poet, local from San Bernardino. Grew up in San Bernardino. So happy that
I love San Bernardino.
Show is here. Yes. And let's see. Do I have to? I don't want to tell them.
No.
everything
Just a little
now.
intro.
Okay.
We're going to bring you on in a second.
Just a brief intro.
Okay, so that should be enough.
There you go. Teaser.
And I'm Andrew Rathbone. I'm a singer and music artist from Riverside, California. I grew up my whole life in Riverside, but I'm excited to be. I actually work in San Bernardino, but
Hey now.
yeah, I'm very excited to be here and excited to play some music for you guys today.
What is that you got there?
A guitar.
All right.
My Luna acoustic.
Okay.
That I'm gonna play for you guys today.
Acoustic.
Good moon.
Okay.
There you go.
I'd like to thank our other sponsor, Celebrities Bar and Grill over on 40th Street. Max Zaire and Zoe are good people, and they want San Bernardino to succeed, and they want their business to succeed. So they've been sponsoring us for a long time, and I'd appreciate if you went over there and had a steak dinner.
Yes, indeed.
Or a hamburgers. They got good. They got what I call the bar food menu, but they also got some good stuff too. That I love the bar food, but I probably shouldn't eat it as much. Right?
Okay, but fried.
But they do have like steak and potato and like salad and other things that are good. But he wants me to tell everybody about the lobster pizza. I haven't tried it yet.
Lobster pizza.
But he
that
wants,
sounds good.
And then I always mention the mango margaritas. They're pretty good over there.
What's the location? What's this place?
Right on 40th Street.
In
right,
Sierra.
Yeah, in Sierra Way.
Okay.
It's just put Celebrities Bar and Grill in, and it will pop up.
Okay, Celebrities Bar and Grill.
Totally.
Gotcha.
It's a nice spot. They do a lot of they do like some comedy events there. They do like some karaoke. I want to see if Max would be interested in doing an open mic night as far as poetry and stuff like that. So,
he'd love to do that.
That might be coming down the pipeline,
That
y'all.
would
So
be
stay
nice.
tuned.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think he would totally be down with something like that.
Awesome.
And if you have events or stuff, want to do your birthday party, things like that, he also does all that stuff at Celebrities. So, hit him up or hit me up, and I'll hook you up with Max.
There you go.
And see what's going on. The standout of the San Bernardino standout of the week is.
Yes, our standout of the week is the 5-row chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. They did an amazing backpack giveaway over the weekend where they were able to give out over 300 backpacks to the kids and supplies.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
And stay tuned to my Facebook page because I compiled all the backpack events that I see happening throughout the Inland Empire just to share that because we know that some people in our community need, are under-resourced, you know what I mean, and need some assistance here and there. And we want to make sure that the youth have everything that they need to be successful because they are our future. So if you have some backpack giveaway events that you want to help, bring awareness to or for us to highlight, you can send them to Robert Porter via Facebook or send them to myself at Ipiani Lockhart on Facebook.
Yeah, and usually when you send me a flyer and on Insta or whatever, I just, I'll post it right up on I Love San Bernardino, just let it go. It depends, you know. But
Family-friendly things
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
But
yeah.
otherwise, you know, I'm usually pretty available. So, you know, Insta is a little bit slower than Facebook, and Twitter, but
yeah.
As far as taking stuff down.
getting things on there, man. Like Instagram's harder for me, but I do try. I try
There you
to. I use it more as a photo thing, I guess.
Yeah,
I use
yeah.
Yeah, but this is brought to you by Ben Chavez with First Lineage Site Services. Thank you, Ben, for supporting this show. And
Thank you,
I Love
Ben.
San Bernardino Standout of the Week. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all the standouts of the week. And you know, if Johnny Lockhart has been standout of the week before, Eric, well, you were standout of the week 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes, indeed.
I don't know, man. I don't
He
remember hearing
disconnected.
that.
He was our standout of the week, but it was also his birthday.
Yeah,
so.
he was out partying, man, partying.
Well,
out.
let me say thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
Awesome, bro. Appreciate you, E-Money. I like to say he's the navigator or the pilot of the show. You know, this
Yes.
is kind of like the Millennium Falcon or the Enterprise, depending on whatever one resonates with you. You know? May the force be with you, live long and prosper. You know.
My little history tidbit, San Bernardino history tidbit for today is I'm making this section for go to the museum. Go to the San Bernardino County Museum. Go to the Colton Museum,
indeed.
right?
Yeah.
Go to our local museums. There's the Lincoln Shrine over
like
in
this.
Redlands here.
Yes, yes.
San Bernardino has the art museum over
Yes,
there.
yes.
We have a lot of museums.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a McDonald's museum.
Totally.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
Totally.
There's a military museum right next to the McDonald's
you
museum.
go.
There is.
So all these places are memories for the kids.
Yes, indeed.
I remember standing next to that polar bear at the San Bernardino County Museum. You know how big
Totally.
that thing
Yeah,
was?
yeah, we all been there.
Or
You know?
Yes,
flicking the
yes.
coin. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but we flicked the coin on the covered wagon. Did you ever do that?
No.
Yeah, there's like
No.
a covered wagon, like you could flip a coin from a certain area, and it was good luck on there. But they
It was Robert Porter.
Yeah.
If you're looking for him, it was Robert.
Like, I think at a certain point
You gotta say
they
it legend.
allowed
You gotta say it legend.
but then it like went away,
That's,
right?
called, that's called the statute of limitation.
Yeah, yeah. but anyway, so it was good memories, right? You know, like
Unless it's the Me Too coin flipping movement,
Yes,
then
yes.
there you go. You gotcha.
yeah, but for me, it's good memories of being a kid and enjoying our local museums, right? So
Totally.
head over there and do it. Just take the kids and have a good time. It costs like $5 or $10 or something
Totally, it's
for kids.
affordable.
Yeah. And they have free days too.
Yes.
So if you watch the San Bernardino County website, those free museum days pop up, and you can take the kids to those. They also have night days where like they do night shows, and you spend the night there at the museum.
wow. Awesome.
They have insect days. I mean, they have so much stuff going on there. So
That is really cool.
get our youth involved, right,
Yes,
Donnie?
indeed.
Yeah.
Exposure opens up the horizons and the imagination and the creativity. And when you light those flames, it's endless possibilities what they can achieve or do with their lives within this season of life. You know.
And,
Yes.
and someday we all may end up being in these museums, right?
No, thank you.
Well, maybe not our bodies, but our bodies of work.
Okay, there you go. Now that I
Ah,
could go
like
for.
that.
Okay.
Amen. Amen. We received that.
Yes, yes.
Well,
And,
definitely.
I would like to hand this show off to you, my friend.
Well, definitely. Before we dive into the talent show, just want to go around and see what everyone did over the weekend. Myself, we had an amazing rally at Norco CRC, calling on Governor Newsom to name the 5 prisons for closure here in the state of California because the Legal Analysis Office has said we can safely close 5 prisons. So we were there trying to, show love and call upon the governor. So hopefully he's listening and hopefully he acknowledges it and hopefully makes it happen and cause.
So are they in like a budgetary?
Yes, we are in a
conundrum?
huge
Yeah.
deficit here in California.
So would that involve more early releases, or like how would they lower the pop? Because that would really be bad to stuff a bunch of people in a smaller area.
No,
right?
basically right now there's probably about 12,000 unused beds right
Okay,
now
okay.
here in the state of California.
Oh,
That-
wow.
well, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
freaking
So
awesome.
That is great.
Yeah, because crime has been on a downward trajectory for over 10 plus years, right? So with that, knowing that, we want to redirect because it costs over $130,000 per year to incarcerate a healthy individual. We want the savings from the closures to be redirected to our community. Like, for instance, Prop 47 that passed about 10 years ago has generated over $800 million in our community to address education, mental health, victim services, as well as go to some CBOs that address some of the needs of our community. So we think the money is better suited in being invested in community, in addressing the needs of the community, and then from the prevention aspect, because we don't want our community to be an incubator for incarceration, because the Inland Empire has the second largest population returning home outside of Los Angeles County. So it's a huge need out here to have resources to be able to lower recidivism, but most importantly, prevention, so we don't have people having to go into to be incarcerated. Like, if the people have the resources, what they need to thrive, they won't have to do. My dad would say it like this: desperate people do desperate things, and most human beings are not going to sit there and let their children starve, right?
Did you explain this on your appearance? And when does that show air?
I haven't found out. What Robert is referencing to, I had an opportunity to be interviewed by KVCR, which is a PBS and NPR affiliate, and I was interviewed about the works that I do with Interfaith Movement for Human Integrity. So that happened this past Friday. I don't know when the show is going to air, but when it does, when they let me know, I'll let you know. And it was awesome, though, brother. It was a blessing. And with that being said, I just want to dedicate this show and this talent show to Cesar Gomez and Andrea Ray. Sadly, Cesar Gomez, and you knew Cesar as well, very well. Good young man. He was killed in a car accident earlier this towards the end of last week.
He was always happy.
Yeah,
man.
very positive dude. Did we work with him and Rusty and Eric with the hub down there at the Enterprise Building, a community space. We helped create the San Bernardino Music Festival, and we were serial entrepreneurs, and he was a good man, and someone ran through a red light and tragically took him out. And then for Alexandria Ray, her family had shared that she had passed away the day before he did, but they shared it on the same day. I don't know the circumstances, but they are both two beautiful. They're both musicians. They both were very positive lights in our community. So we want to dedicate this show to the love that they poured upon the community and the love that the community had for them. And we're going to cherish the memories that we shared, the laughter, the smiles, the tears, all of it. It was a blessing and an honor to walk with these individuals upon this earth.
Caesar was a good dude.
Totally, man.
Yeah, whenever he did move away to Riverside, so I didn't see him as often, but like I'd see him at an event, and it was just like old times, give him a hug, and he always had a beautiful lady or somebody on his arm.
Yeah, he got married and everything, and his lady she didn't share a lot on Facebook, but sadly with the recent happenings, she's been just sharing a whole bunch of memories and photos and videos, and it's very
God bless
touching.
her.
Yes, indeed.
In their struggle, that's just unfortunate.
It's a tragedy.
Yes.
Definitely. But yeah. With that being said, something that's going to raise our spirits this evening is the phenomenal talents that we have here today. And it's one. Before I go to Romaine, I just want to share a crazy story, right? Like,
you getting last year?
Yeah. Like it's crazy because me and Romaine found out that we grew up in the same house. Her stepfather sold her house to my dad. So we grew up.
You always do that. There was no stepfather. It was my mother.
Okay.
It was my mama's home.
Okay.
And my mama did all of that.
Okay.
She had a friend who did the stonework, the beautiful stonework. But it was my mom, and my mom sold the house.
Okay.
Yes.
And my father bought the house.
Yes.
So definitely.
So we were in a writing workshop at the Feldheim Library.
Yes.
And I was giving a prompt about write about your house, and so. If Yanni does the writing prompt and he starts off with the address, and I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, no, that's my address. and come to find out that we both grew up in the same home.
Yeah,
After I was 17 when my mom sold it, and then your dad bought it, and you grew up in there.
Born and raised in there, you know?
Yes, small world.
Yes,
Small
yes.
world.
Same
oh,
cul-de-sac.
My goodness.
A
And
lot
it
of
was
love in that home.
Hey, blessings on poem blessings. And it seems to produce some amazing poets, apparently.
oh, I like that. The spirit of poetry was
we go.
there.
Totally,
yes.
totally. And my mom
Ooh.
is an educator.
Oh,
You're an educator as
and my
well.
mom was an educator.
So
yes.
overlap there, you know what
Yes.
I mean? And,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that was, I mean, that blew our minds. I was just dumbfounded after that. I couldn't talk for a few minutes after that.
I
'cause
know.
it was
I
just-
still. I almost drove by there today. I drove by the old place in Rialto that my mom moved to when we sold, and just we had 3 homes that my mom lived in, and it was every once in a while. I drive back by and go, wow, and it still feels like I'm driving home.
I believe you, because it's such a significant part of our lives.
Yes,
the formative years.
So when
barbecue time, or show off your hydroponic garden.
But that's in Fontana, so. But definitely.
It's a different home.
That's where we currently
So
reside.
you guys can't go back. Maybe it's not gonna go.
or I gotta, I'm walking around my old backyard, but don't call the police on me. But I used to live here.
Well, that is super awesome.
No, it's so awesome.
And it is a small world.
Yes.
We have a strong, small community, and it would be interesting to see how many of us all lived in the same.
Oh my goodness! And so when we talk about loving San Bernardino, you can't help but to, because of how close the community is, and you're always footprints are passing over each other. Yes,
definitely. Well, with that being said, Romaine, what would be the first piece that you would like to share with us this evening?
Goodness, I thought I was going to talk a little bit more about the writing workshop, and we'll get back to that.
We're going to get it out.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this piece.
Wait a second. You excited?
Yes, I am. I'm excited because last week on Thursday, I was invited I could pick any speech I wanted to pick and to share that speech. It was at La Sierra. It was an Inlandia event at La Sierra. And I chose the reproductive rights speech by Kamala Harris. I edited it down for their time constraints. Yeah. And then, of course, we know what happened over the weekend.
You made it happen.
So I have this poem that I wrote a while ago, but I'm always updating it as things happen. And the quote that I have for the title is, "We are powerful and dangerous." And so what I'm going to do is, no black girl magic, no black girl magic. Yeah. Let's see, this ain't no black girl magic. Okay, so you guys are going to help me with this.
Okay, this is our first call and response poetry. So, okay, what do we need to do?
So when I raise my left hand, I want you guys to say, no black girl magic.
No black girl magic.
1, 2, 3.
No black girl magic.
1, 2, 3.
No black girl magic.
I want you too. You too. Everybody has to say it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
No black girl magic.
Yes. And I was going to have you say the other one, but we women work hard.
Let's keep it simple.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of the women that I'm going to mention because it kind of goes fast in the poem.
Okay.
I should do a quiz, but I'm not going to do a quiz.
No,
Does
no
anybody know
quizzes.
who? I bet you know who Shirley Chisholm is.
Of course, we know.
Who is she?
Well, I know that she was running for president at one point in time in her life.
First black woman to run for
did a lot
president.
of like activist and did a lot of things and had some was an elected leader, I believe, as well. At one point in time.
Yes, she was. Oh, you got it. Okay. And we know who Harriet Tubman is, right?
Yes, indeed.
Do you guys know? Oh, I know. If you don't know who Tarana Burke is after you made that comment, I'm gonna punch you.
Well, right here on the chin, please.
No violence.
Do you know who Tarana Burke is?
You know what? No, I do not. I'm not.
Well, please share with us.
Hashtag me too.
A little full circle. We're talking about full.
Yeah, so you made that joke about hashtag Me Too.
Yeah.
So that was Tarana Burke. She was an African American. She is an African American activist for women and young girls. And before it blew up, she was using that hashtag Me Too with young teens. And so that's Tarana Burke. And then we have Garza, Colors, and Tometi. And they started the Black Lives Matters when Trayvon Martin happened.
I hear you.
And Stacey Abrams. We know who Stacey
Yes,
Abrams.
we do. I know.
I know you're a political animal. I knew you had to know who Stacey Abrams.
Down in Georgia, she was. She ran for. I want to say was it governor or.
Yeah, she ran for. Let's see, what did she run for?
To governor
Georgia
and
Clinton.
Senate, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and she didn't.
She didn't win.
Yeah, she didn't.
But,
But
she's
she
still
came
a force.
really close.
But
yeah.
and she's still a force,
Yeah.
and that's saying something. And I lived in Georgia in the '90s, and one of the things that they used to do is on voting days, they would have insurance checks, and so while you know how you have checks to see if you've been drinking, those little stops.
Yeah.
So they would do that for insurance.
To try to impede the.
So yeah, if you're in
indirectly.
line, and there would be a long line going towards the voting thing, and if your insurance was dead, if they saw anybody turn around and get out, they'd follow them to get their card. Yeah, so there's all kinds of legal ways to discourage.
For voter suppression, indirect voter suppression.
Yes,
I hear you.
So that was in the '90s. I'm sure they're still working their magic.
Yeah, we know they are.
Okay, so I think I've covered the names of and Audre Lorde, who's a famous poet, if you haven't read any of her work, she's meant to be read. And the title, We Are Powerful and Dangerous, comes from an Audre Lorde poem.
Okay. And one more time, our cue is the hand and no black girl magic.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
One, two, three.
I got this. No black
Girl magic.
Okay.
All right.
And that's a response to, we remember when y'all started to hear Black Girl Magic. Ooh, this is Black Girl Magic. I'm like, okay.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, this is our first time. This is new. Go ahead, Romaine. Take it away.
Okay, our voting voice must be heard. As Fannie Lou Hamer say, we build our own power.
No black girl magic.
Brought us here. We women work and work hard. Chisholm chisels away unbossed and unbought her bio of being the first black woman elected to Congress, first black woman to run for the highest office.
No black girl magic.
Brought us here. We womanist warriors tubman each other to safe ground, where hashtag MeToo Tarana Burke open arm heal us, to speak against the brutal silence of shame. We weapon up in strategy, expose eyes that undress, words that molest. No status quo mindset of misogyny. This ain't
no black girl magic.
We warrior women fight in unity in the voting booths of Alabama, a mighty roar of no more Roy Moore. We march a circle of safety around our daughters and sons, rebuild boundaries. This ain't
no black girl magic.
We women work and work hard. We cannot resurrect bodies, but we reverence their lives, resurrect their names. From Trayvon Martin's hoodie, Garza, Colors, Tometi, a mighty trinity. Organize a movement in George Floyd's dying breath. We warriors walked the world despite transatlantic pandemic. We marched in more than 60 countries. This ain't
no black girl magic.
We women work and work hard. From Stacey Abrams' Red Georgia Clay, we refightin' Fannie Lou Hamer's battle. We warrior women do not forget, as Ketanji Brown Jackson can testify, the work is real. From Brown Girl Dream to Judge Supreme, from Shirley Chisholm to Kamala Harris, running for the office of president, Harris reminds us, when we fight, we win. This ain't no
black girl magic.
We women work and work hard. Ain't no black girl magic incantation. We got determination in our feet. Grandmother of Juneteenth at 89 pledged to march 1,400 miles from Galveston to D.C. to honor, to liberate, to heal. Truth be told, at 94, ain't no
Black girl magic.
Ain't no magic. Audre Lorde, Grandma Lee, Fannie Lou Hamer, and a legion of mothers and sisters, fathers and brothers have told us and showed us we are ageless, powerful, and dangerous because we do the work and we work hard. We do it for our babies. We do it for our community. We do it because we know nothing tastes as good as living safe and free. We warrior women fight and we do the work as powerful and dangerous as we are.
Beautiful, beautiful, powerful. Such a history lesson. No, seriously, history, and then connecting it to what we currently do, what we're currently fighting for.
Yes.
Bringing up today's achievements and happenings as well. So it's like a walk through history all the way up to our current time. You know, that's so beautiful.
And hard work.
Yes, the thing,
Yes,
the
yes.
thing, yes.
Yeah.
Every generation, and to me, that's almost universal in my mind as far as working hard to achieve things,
But
to
you
make
know,
change.
a lot of times we have so much that's instant. So when we look at Martin Luther King, all we see is the smile and we see the dream. We don't see the work.
The hard work.
And almost anything that happens, there's a lot of hard
Totally.
work that happens behind the scenes. And we just look at it and think it's magic, that it just took one or two things and it all happened and came together.
Like the way I would normally equate it is like when we see a pop artist, right? And we think, oh, they blew up overnight. No, that person's been grinding for 7, 8, 10 years, working, perfecting their craft, building a network, you know. And so I totally hear what you're saying. And that was a beautiful piece. What would be the name of the second piece that you'll be hitting us with this evening?
Ooh, the second piece. I don't know what to read for the second piece. That was, okay, this is what I want to tell you guys.
Okay.
I have to say hi to my cousin Stephanie
Hi, Stephanie. What's up?
and my cousin Edward.
Edward. Peace.
Hey.
We just met a month ago. I'm from a closed adoption. And my book, Purgatory, has an address. I started writing these poems when my adopted mom died. My adopted mom was the one that had the house that.
I hear you sold it to my
and
father.
so I didn't know who my birth mother and father were until Ancestry.com. And so Edward hit me up and he goes, "Oh, we're related."
Awesome.
And so now I know who my birth mom was and my Aunt Priscilla. Hi, Aunt Priscilla, if you're
Hey,
listening.
Aunt Priscilla, nice to meet you.
So there's this whole other family. And I found out my father was Al Wilson.
Ah,
Yeah.
There you
know
go.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Who's Al Wilson?
you know who? Show and tell.
Show and tell.
show and tell.
Just a game I
yeah.
play when I want to say.
See, you got it from your papa. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
He was a soul.
Soul singer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
yes, yeah. So some of the poems in this book are about that. I'm trying to think of, what do you guys feel like hearing?
This is your showcase. What do you
Oh
want to
my
bless
goodness,
us
you're
with?
gonna. Oh, okay. You know what? I will do this one because I actually drove by 15. I did drive by Madison Street.
Okay.
And I have a poem called "Where No Magnolias Bloom" because it's
Ah,
right
Madison
off of
and Magnolia.
Magnolia. Yes.
Awesome.
That's a street that Amy lives on.
But on the other side of this is on the west side. You guys are on
yeah,
the
we're
east
like this.
Oh, so the Mac, it runs
Yeah,
all. I hear what you're saying. Hey, look at that coincidence. Look at it. Full circle community.
So there are no magnolias on Magnolia Street. An easy distraction from their absence is the blanket of Kentucky bluegrass cut by a barber with a straight edge razor. We swallow ice-cool shades of umbrella trees, shading the one-way tar-paved Magnolia-less street. Madison, Franklin, Hancock streets are offshoots, bleeding from city planners' red-inked map. A southern twang sweat of boiling pig guts fighting in the air with fermenting cow dung from the farm next to our shiny tract homes where no magnolias bloomed. On the corner, bolted down, was a big blue mailbox where latchkey teens with shiny black smiles leaned, spitting whistles that stung my legs, wrapped themselves round my throat. At 14, I learned the magic of disappearing into sidewalk cracks and the irony of street names at the end of no magnolias.
Beautiful. That's and
yeah.
those are the streets that are on the other side, opposite sides of Madison Street, and they all connect with Magnolia. And it's like
Look at how excited you
yeah,
are.
because that's the stomping ground. Like that's where I grew up and played. Walter Martin Luther King Middle School. You know what I mean? Like friends all around the blocks on the different streets. Like you know. Cheryl Brown right up the street, you know what I mean? The former Assembly member Cheryl Brown lived right up the street from us, you know what I mean?
I see Cheryl all the time in
Definitely.
Stater Brothers right there on Highland.
Totally, man. That's beautiful. Before we get into the final piece, could you tell us about your work with Inlandia and
Yes,
the
thank you.
Blacklandia project as well in the book?
Yes, I want to tell you a few things. First off, I'm a member of NCNW Inland Empire section, and we are all rallying to educate people about voting and stuff. So please contact me if you are interested in becoming a member of NCNW.
And what does NCMW stand for?
National Council of Negro Women.
All right.
It's an old organization, and I'm sure you've heard of Mary McLeod Bethune.
Yes.
She's the person that started it.
Cookman, right?
Yes.
Definitely.
And that was her. Yes. So we did a book giveaway in June for Juneteenth at Ferguson Park. So we're constantly doing things in the community. So I wanted to. You can look on my website, romainewashington.com, if you're interested, and contact me. I'm also a member of Community Action Partnership San Bernardino County.
Miss Nichols, shout out to Miss Nichols.
Oh, yes. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my gosh. We're doing a fundraiser, and it's at a
Winery?
winery. Thank you. And the tickets are $100. If you're interested, please romainewashington.com and hook that up. Inlandia, that's the last one. I'm a member of Inlandia. Inlandia's been around forever. I'm sure Katie came here.
Yes, Ms. Porter has been here.
Yes, Katie Porter. So I do a poetry writing workshop, and signups are starting now. You can either go on the Inlandia Institute website or romainewashington.com, and I will lead you. And that will start in September, but you got to sign up quick. So
Yeah, it goes fast.
yes.
And, where can we buy your book?
Oh, okay.
Your books.
Yes. Purgatory has an address, is Bamboo Dart Press. You can also get it off of Amazon.com, a lot of places online, but that's Purgatory has an address. And then there's Sirens in Her Belly, which was the first book. It was put on BET, an editor put it on their must-read list from
Awesome.
BET
Beautiful.
when it came out. Long time ago, 2016.
I remember at Cal State San Bernardino was, Bo
Yeah,
Yodes.
yes. And so you can get this on Amazon.com or Jammy Publishing online.
Awesome. Beautiful.
And the most recent one is was a collection, an anthology called These Black Bodies Are, Blacklandia, which is a group within Inlandia, an African-American group. And so I was offered the opportunity to do a collection, and I curated, I edited. It was the wonderful experience.
Yes.
And you can get that at Amazon.com or bookshop.org.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's awesome. And I love the reading that was at the Riverside Art Museum during the Charles Bibb display.
Yes,
It was such a
yes.
beautiful, wonderful event. So many amazing poets dwell within the Inland Empire. With that being said, if you could hit us with your final piece, and we'll get over to Andrew to
And
do
you're
his
going to
thing.
make me choose a piece. You're going to make me choose a piece.
Sometimes I like to just.
I think I'm going to do, I kind of wanted to do two, but I guess I have to do one. Okay, so I don't know why I feel impressed to do this one. It's called Sacrament.
Okay.
Roosevelt sells fresh fruit on the corner, wears a suit and bow tie, straight lines, no creases, 90-degree summer, 20-degree winter, he sells pies. Roosevelt is there as sure as the spotlight. Each stoplight, each morning drive by to see his stark white shirt and teeth like clouds in sky. Invite me to gaze and dream. His eyes a hello of good morning. I must break even against the green go of traffic. How much? I ask. His hands full of ripe garden grown. $2. He dangles breakfast before me, and I feel as though we are Adam and Eve, and this is every good tree right here on this corner. Roosevelt is good, and I am good. God is good. The fruit is good. The homeless are waking from their benches. I can hear the cry of rusted shopping carts. As though I were throwing money in a wishing well, I tell Roosevelt to feed someone who needs it. He says, I always do. Thrust an armful in my car. Serious, smile unchanged. No words, but his eyes say, take, eat. It has been given up for you. I bow my head and drive away.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love your delivery. It's just your voice and how you deliver your piece and the concepts that you propel and deliver and share with us. It's just beautiful and it's phenomenal. And thank you. Thank you for participating and blessing us with your works and all that you do in our community to especially help others cultivate their sense of creativity and find their voice.
And August 1st, I will be reading at Ecclesia Church
Pastor Beckley.
On Date Street.
Yes, at 1314, I think, Date Street.
Definitely
I'm
somewhere
not
over
sure.
there.
And Professor Tilton will be doing a presentation
Okay.
on the roots of civil rights in San Bernardino,
Awesome.
I believe. And Vicki Lee will be sharing stories about her grandfather who was a Mason in San
Awesome.
Bernardino.
Definitely,
So,
awesome.
Wanted
Well,
it's August 1st.
definitely,
Yes.
and they can find out more information about that on your website as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So what's the name of the website? One more time.
Romaine, ROMAINE, like the lettuce, Washington.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Romaine.
Yeah.
Amazing performance.
Thank you.
Now we're getting ready to pivot over to Andrew. Brother Andrew, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Blessed to be alive, you know what I mean? I know that you're a phenomenal talent. We saw you at the open mic that Rocky Peters did at his concert and everything like that. But you were saying that you have an open mic that you're going to be attending this evening as well.
Yeah. Over here in Redlands on Monday nights at the Vault. It's right across the street from City Hall. They do it every Monday. It starts at 8.
Definitely. We'll give our audience a sample of what you're going to be doing there tonight at the Vault. What's the first song that you're going to be blessing?
Well,
us
wait a
with?
second. You're not gonna be an extra in somebody else's movie, are you?
He looked like somebody.
No,
though, for real.
not at all. Is that the one you want to hear first? I can play that one first.
As long as I get a taste of that
There
one.
you go. Sounds like
I was
a
gonna play
request.
that one. I wasn't gonna go first with it, but
All right. Well, no, go do whatever
Do
you
your
feel
thing.
necessary.
all right. This first song that I'm gonna play is a song. Is everything mic'd up okay? I want to make sure before I start.
Oh, you know what? You are totally Go ahead and keep talking. You can keep that one.
Okay. This first song that I'm gonna play is a song called "Shining Light." I wrote it about my relationship and how I don't know. I write a lot of songs that are very somber in tone, let's say. And I decided I wanted to focus my energy on writing a love song. So this is one that I wrote for my my better half.
It's hiding right over here.
Yes, in the corner. Yeah, she likes me to be the one on camera and to do all that stuff. She wants to stay over there.
Well, next time she says when she wears her nice shirt.
Okay. Next time. All right. With that being said, the song is called "Shining Light." As a young man, I had a fire burning bright. But life has a way of taking your hopes and turns them to spite.
when every door was closing in my face and face not holding me in place the way it used to. You held me instead, 'cause even when my lights are fading, you shine bright enough for me. I know sometimes I get complacent, but that don't change anything. Hey, I'm not sure if I say it enough every day, but I love you, baby. Just know, stand through all our lows. My heart is your home. I love you, baby. You are my happy place. You are my love's embrace. You make me wholesome when I'm unholy. And without you, I have half the strength I had. You raise me up highly, highly. 'Cause every time my lights start fading, you shine bright just for me. And I'm not sure if I'm worth saving, but loving you is what's saving me. Hey, not sure if I say it enough every day, but I love you, baby. Just know I stand through all our lows. My heart is your home. I love you, baby. And hey, I'm not sure if I say it enough. Hey, I'm not sure if I say it enough every day, but I love you, baby. Just know I stand through all our lows. My heart is your home. I love you, baby. And when our light comes to an end, I'll be holding your hand. 'Cause I love you, baby. Just know ahead will be a tough road, and I'll keep holding you close. 'Cause you're my baby. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, such a amazing and talented artist, man. I appreciate you coming on and doing your thing.
He's gonna get a good dinner tonight.
There you go. What is the name of the second song that you're going to be blessing us with?
It's this one and then one more, right?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure which ones
definitely.
I'm playing. This next song that I'm gonna play is a song that you can actually check out on my Spotify. If you want to go follow me at Rathbone Music anywhere, or go look me up on Spotify and Apple Music under Andrew Rathbone, you'll find all of my stuff.
How do you spell Rathbone?
It's Rathbone. Rathbone. Yes.
We are at just over 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. We're gonna play these ones back to back as much as we can. Then. All right. This song is up on my Spotify. You can go listen to it. This song is called "Leave You Alone," and it goes like this.
Red flags are popping up in my head with every memory of all that stuff you said to me. Left me with your messy cleaning out well, and just like I always do, yeah, you've taken a piece of me. I hate to admit it, but I'm not who I used to be. Regretful because I let you in. just to steal a piece again. I can no longer pretend, yeah, we're no longer friends, and it just is what it is. And it is what it is. I hope that you like your place in my mind. Waste of my time. I tried to love you, but you don't wanna be loved. I need to leave you alone, alone, alone. I need to leave you alone, 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 alone. I need to leave you alone by yourself. 'Cause clearly you don't need no help from nobody else. And I miss the way that we used to dance. I just hope you keep on dancing. Two roads diverging the woods, and you took the other just because you could. What am I supposed to do now? To draw my line in the sand and stand my ground. I'll stand my ground, and I hope that you like your place in my mind. Waste of my time. I tried to love you, but you don't wanna be loved. I need to leave you. I hope that you like. I tried to love you, but you don't wanna be loved. I need to leave you alone, alone, alone. I need to leave you alone, 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 alone. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. And what is the final song that you're going to be blessing us with tonight, Andrew?
Oh, my final one I'm gonna play is the one that Robert had requested.
Awesome.
This is a song that I wrote when I realized that I was not following my dreams anymore like I should have been, and this was a song that I wrote that kind of just struck me one day.
Ready? We're at 8 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we got time. All right. But yeah, so this song is for all of the dreamers out there. This song is for anybody who's lost their way. It's called Movie Stars. You'll be hearing it everywhere very, very soon, hopefully. But yeah, it goes like this. Hope you enjoy it.
Remember those days when we were young, yeah, we had the biggest dreams. No doubt that we'd achieve them, 'cause we were made for moments like this when lights are brightest. We'll sing and dance like no one's watching, 'cause what they think don't mean nothing at all. Make your dream reality, 'cause the only thing stood in our way is us. Don't let it be the thing that makes you stuck. I know you might have thoughts of giving up, but don't fret. Be fearless like when we were young. Hey, hey, when we were young. Hey, hey, but we got older. Found out life ain't so easy. You have to work hard or leave your family freezing so we get paid. Be an extra in someone else's movie. A comparison that feels like losing. 'cause what they think don't mean nothing at all. Stop overthinking everything. Let's all the only thing stood in our way is us. Don't let it be the thing that makes you stuck. I know you might have thoughts of giving up, but don't fret. Be fearless like when we were younger. We said the world was our oyster, and I'm the pearl, so marvel at me as I'm sinking down, down, down. When I was young, I had some of the biggest dreams, and no doubt I'd reach achievement, 'cause I was made to star in my own damn movie. And that's what I plan on doing. 'Cause what they think don't mean nothing to me. Now they're all dancing and watching me singing out. The only thing stood in our way is us. Don't let it be the thing that makes you stuck. I know you might have thoughts of giving up. Be fearless like when we were young. When we were young. When we were young. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Where can our audience find your music? Please shout out your Instagram and anything else that you want to drive the
So
community to.
my name is Andrew Rathbone. You can follow me on Apple Music and Spotify and all the streaming platforms at Andrew Rathbone. And then for all of my my socials, it's at Rathbone Music, RATHBONE Music. And that's
Beautiful,
me.
beautiful, man. Awesome. And who are some of your what artists inspire you?
That's a loaded question. I know we don't have a ton of time. I'm really
Or your top
influenced-
two. Your top two.
I'm really influenced by a lot of different artists from a lot of different genres. So in terms of like acoustic guitar and using multiple genres in what I do, Ed Sheeran is probably like the main go-to, because he's done everything that I've done up until this point, basically. But I'm influenced by a lot of different people. I like Dermot Kennedy. Dermot Kennedy is one of my favorite artists in terms of singer-songwriter stuff. I also like a lot of different rappers, like J. Cole and stuff, that are a big influence in terms of what I do. Today, I got to show you guys some of my acoustic stuff where I'm just playing with an acoustic guitar, but I also write music full band, and then I do some shows with like a loop station where I build out stuff and I sing and I rap and stuff. So
awesome.
If any of the listeners are interested in any of that, please follow me at Rathbone Music, or come see me at any of the open mics I do.
Your song affected me, so thank you. I appreciated that when we watched you play at the top of
The mic.
Oh, your mic is- it was awesome. It was awesome, dude. Yeah, so I'm trying to write my own movie right now, and you inspired me, man. Thank you.
Definitely. And one
the
more.
lyrics are powerful.
Yes.
From a poet's when starring in someone else's movie and then being great lyrics. Great.
Thank you so much.
Definitely.
And this is Robert Porter and Ipiani Locker with the I Love San Bernardino County radio show, and we are out of here!